At the Rose of Tralee festival in Portlaoise, the 51 roses from across Ireland and the world are all sharing rooms on the second floor of the Heritage Hotel. Now, it emerged during the onstage interviews with Daithí O'Shea that some of the girls talk in their sleep. So I quizzed some of them about their roommates. Last night, I spoke to Jackie Watson, the Waterford Rose.
With Nicky O'Byrne, she is the Longford Rose, and she's a gas woman.
She is mad as a brush.
Mad as a brush. And only for her, I'd say we kind of calm each other down. And I mean, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, we're both sitting on the side of the bath with our feet in ice cold water, trying to bring down the swelling and having the cracks. So, she's not a snorer, so we get on perfectly. She's great. And between her shawls, my hair pieces, it's working well. It's great to have another girl in the room with you, so that you're not on your own and you're sharing it with somebody else.
That's all very well, but what does Nicky think of Jackie?
I'm sharing with Jackie. She's a wonderful, I keep calling her housemate, but roommate. And the two of us are exactly the same. As soon as we get out of the elevator on the second floor, the shoes are kicked off and the headpieces are gone. And as soon as we're inside the bedroom door, the phones are out and it's family, friends, boyfriends, Facebook. And then after that, the two of us shut off everything else and fill up the bath with cold water, and the two of us sit like two little school kids with their feet in the bath, and we're there knitter natter chatting away all night. She brought all the chocolate and I brought all the crisps, and the room is a mess. It's great.
This afternoon I spoke to Orla O'Connell from Limerick and Claire Keane from Galway about their respective roommates.
I'm sharing with Meath Rose. She kindly gave Daithí a Hawaiian shirt, so he's wearing it all day yesterday.
That's right. And how is that going for you? How are you getting on together?
Oh, brilliant. She's absolutely lovely. I think everyone got really, well-matched roommates. She's an absolute dote, and she's 7 years younger than me, and you wouldn't even know. She's a really nice girl, and she sleep talks, but that's fine.
Does she sleep talk?
Yeah.
There's a lot of that, I believe.
I know, yeah. She woke me up the first night. I'm a very light sleeper, and she was like, I'm, a sound sleeper. I said, okay, grand. So close the window, close the curtains, and then she just started sleep talking. I was like, she's talking to me or herself. And then she woke me up a couple of times the first night, and then last night I put in earplugs, so I don't think I woke up at all. So yeah.
What was she saying?
I couldn't even hear her. It was kind of mumbles. But I'll tell Daithí it was about him anyways if he asks. Daithí was all about you.
And who are you sharing with?
I'm sharing with Tricia the Sligo Rose, and we're getting on great. It's brilliant. I think everyone was worried coming up. I even charged my iPad so that in case there was a snorer. But it's been fantastic. Absolutely, she's lovely. Get on great.
Dervla fell asleep when I was on the phone yesterday. That's how quick sleeper she is. I was like, so Dervla, and she was like.
You are the Edmonton Rose. Tara, you were up last night, and Kerry, you were up the night before, I think. And the reason you both caught my attention just now is because you were both in flat shoes. Tell me about that.
My feet hurt so bad, so any opportunity I'm getting, I am putting on the flat shoes.
What about you, Kerry?
I actually broke my foot the first night we were here doing some dancing at the pub. So, like Tara, I'm just any chance I get, I have to wear flats or else my feet puff up and I can't wear heels at night.
Because you had a bandage on Saturday when I saw you here first, and you were dancing on Friday night and Thursday night, Friday. And then again on Saturday night.
That's correct. Even though I'm not supposed to, and my chaperones are watching me, and they keep telling me they're going to cellophane wrap me to the chair if we go to the dance floor. So,
have the heels been hard work for the few days?
Definitely. I mean, it's toning the legs up nicely, but if you're standing in them all day, you're walking in them, you can definitely feel by the end of the day that your feet are killing you. But it's been worth it. Yes.
Yeah. You are the teeniest, tiniest little Rose here.
That is
if you
correct.
Don't mind me observing that. Do you miss your heels?
Not particularly. I'm, as a petite person in normal life, my dad's 6 feet tall and I'm under 5 feet. So I'm kind of used to just being tiny, and I don't really realize how small I am compared to other people. Yeah. And of course, when I do wear heels, I feel huge. But then when I take them off, I don't feel small. I just feel normal.
Yeah. And you make a nice little large couple with Daithí the other night on the stage. That was very sweet.
Yes, and actually today with my flats, I took a picture with him, and he's about a head and a half taller than me. I was right under his armpit when we were taking pictures.
She is on home territory tonight, our Laois Rose, Sinead Fennell. I'm completely shocked, to be honest, but I'm so excited and I'm just so proud to represent Laois down in the Dome. It's going to be amazing.
And what was going through your mind when they were calling all the names?
I was actually going through the other girls in my head who I thought were, I was like, oh yeah, she was really good, oh she was excellent. And then they said on home turf and I nearly had a heart attack. So I did. And then I just was completely taken aback and shocked. It's the only word.
And when you went up on stage, there was hugs. Everybody was delighted to see you get through.
Yeah, I think we were all so close because the whole weekend we were all together non-stop. And we're all really good friends now, so I think that just showed on stage the way everyone congratulated everyone and just really shows the rapport everyone has with each other.
So talk to me about what happens next.
Oh God, I don't know. We're going to Kerry anyway. This is about all I know so far, and about 50 dresses to come along with me. We'll have to get a trailer or something towed by the tractor to go down to Kerry. I don't know what we're going to do. I'm just so excited, and I'm just delighted for my family as well, because it's been a very difficult week with Nana passing away, but I knew she'd pull a few strings up above, so I knew she would.
Yeah, and great excitement. Your mum is over the moon. Your dad is thrilled. Everybody's delighted for you. Sharon Preston is so excited. It's unbelievable.
I nearly burst Sharon's rib cage. I was hugging her so tight. Here's Russ coming in. I'm so proud to represent Laois, especially being right on the border between Carlow, and we're so proud of Laois and Daddy playing football and everything, that it's just brilliant to go to Tralee and represent your county. The feeling is just, there's nothing like it in the world.
I should explain that this is the first time I've ever done an interview in the toilets, because it's the only quiet place around here. And the place is thronged. There's huge excitement.
Oh, everyone is just going absolutely berserk, which is brilliant. It just shows how much people enjoy the 3 nights, all the girls on stage, that we literally had to retreat to the toilet. Here's my mammy coming through the door. She hasn't seen me yet, so.
Oh, come on, give your mammy a hug.
Oh my God, Sinead! Oh, I can't believe it.
Geraldine Fennell, Sinead has gone through. Are you delighted?
We're absolutely over the moon. Thrilled. Unbelievable. Great night.
What was going through your mind as they were calling out the names?
I really thought she wasn't going to go, but the whole community has been behind her, and it has been a wonderful occasion for Graiguecullen and for County Laois, and we look forward to the next stage. Go on, Laois.
People have been talking about this star quality that she has, that glint in her eye, the way she carries herself, the way she presents herself.
Well, Sinead is herself and is natural, 100% natural, and what you see is what you get.
She's one of the few girls to get up on stage and talk about the farming and the farming roots,
yes,
and being joined to the land.
Well, you can't hide your roots. You are who you are. And it doesn't matter whether you're standing in New York or in Portlaoise here tonight, you are who you are.
So what now for you?
More dresses. Lots more dresses.
And you've been one of the glamorous mummies during this festival this weekend as well.
Oh, was there?
You were, absolutely. One of the glamorous... Isn't she one of the glamorous mummies?
Thanks very much. I have a hard act to follow now, to follow my daughter. But this is a wonderful night. Great night for Graiguecullen. We're over the moon.
Deirdre Carroll from Mullingar, mother of the Chicago Rose. How proud are you tonight?
Oh my God, I am like so super excited. I can't believe it. Go Chicago! Go Mullingar!
What was going through your mind as the names were being called out?
Well, I was getting a little worried now. They were, they had called out New York, and they had California, and they had Philadelphia. And I was thinking, we're getting down. And I think it was finally down to 3 to go. And when he said the Windy City, I knew. And I was just so happy for her. It's wonderful.
So what are you going to do now? I know you've been on the phone, you've been contacting everybody.
Well, my sister in Australia, I called her tonight. And so she has already booked her flight home. She booked it regardless. She said, I'm going. And then I called my husband in Chicago and everybody, and Mammy, of course, and I said, get the new frock out because you're going to Tralee.
And you haven't seen Siobhan yet, but has she been kind of hopeful? Has she been really excited about the prospect of maybe going to Tralee?
Oh my gosh, excited? That's not even the word. Every time I asked her, how do you think you did? I don't know, Mom. I really, really, really want to go, but I don't know. Everybody's so great, so I can't wait to see her and get a big hug, and she's ecstatic. I know she is. It's been 10 years since a Chicago Rose has gotten through, so it's due.
Well,
So-
obviously it's the Mullingar connection that adds that extra sparkle there.
That's it. I tell you, Joe put a word in for us up in heaven, and he said, "Come on, Kevin Cadigan, I owe you one." So we put you on through.